Hello, welcome to Monday. It is April 6th and you are watching the welcome video for this week. I hope it finds you well and ready for a short 4-day week's worth of work. We are not going to have any work on Friday because it's Good Friday. So strap in. We're going to get as much done as we can in these next 4 days so you can kind of relax over your kind of odd Easter weekend, I guess. I hope you've been doing okay. Update on my life. I bought a Nintendo Switch and I didn't need to do it. Ah, goodness gracious. Anyway, I hope you guys are doing well. Let's go through the week's breakdown, or the day's breakdown, not the week's breakdown. We're not doing that. The day's breakdown. Here we go. So we're watching the video. Check, done on number 1. Number 2, we're going to start argument essays today, kind of. So I'll explain it in the video more on the informative versus argumentative essays, so I'm not going to go into it too much now. But we're going to do a modified version of teaching argument essays. Normally we would do it the same way we did with informative, but because we're doing this different platform with online learning, we're not going to teach it the same way. Make sure you watch that video. I'll explain it more. But today we're going to start with talking about the difference between informative and argument essays. And you're going to learn a little bit more about that. And there's a worksheet that goes with that on Google Classroom. Super, super easy. If you pay attention to the video at all, you're going to be able to do that worksheet in like 5 minutes. It's super, super easy. After that, there's a brain break video. Remember, brain break videos are totally optional. I know some of you are having trouble watching the videos. If you can't watch it, not a big deal. It's just kind of a fun thing that I put in there to break up language arts and social studies. So it's a kids try not to aw challenge. Kind of fun. After that, we're going to do an article on the Great Wall of China. Rather than assigning you this homework on Friday of last week, decided to push it into today. So that Great Wall of China article is going to be there for you to do. You're going to read. Miss Hurlis has recorded a video of herself reading the article. It's right here on this YouTube link. If you want to listen to her read it, you absolutely can. Or you can read it on your own. It's on Google Classroom under the Great Wall of China article. Just a short little article about the Great Wall, a little bit more information than what we got a chance to talk about in the video, in last week's video. And then there are some questions that go with it. Again, not very hard. They're worth 12 points though, so it's worth a little bit more than what you normally have for questions. So make sure you are referring back to that article, referring back to Ms. Hurlis reading it if you need to. And then office hours. Now, hopefully you've picked up on the fact that office hours are changing starting this week. So here's the breakdown of office hours. On Mondays and Wednesdays are language arts and social studies days. So Ms. Hurlis is going to be on from noon to 1, and if you have any questions, you can hop in and ask her. We're taking a 30-minute break because the middle school has a staff meeting at 1 o'clock every day. So we're taking a break at 1 o'clock, that 30-minute break. That way your teachers can go to the staff meeting. And then at 1:30, I'm going to hop on to Zoom from 1:30 to 2:30. If you have questions, you can ask me then. But that's only on Mondays and Wednesdays. Tuesday, Thursdays are math and science days. So, Mrs. Foster is going to be on, I have my little list here, which is what I'm looking at. Mrs. Foster is going to be on at noon, from noon to 1 on Tuesdays and Thursdays, like Miss Hurlis is. And then Mrs. Gemmer will be on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 1:30 to 2:30. So, they are on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then Mr. Sealscott is going to be on Fridays from noon to 1 if you have any questions on anything. He's you're going to kind of be a catch-all. So if you have questions on different things, you can hop in and ask him. What's nice about this too is that if you have a language arts question on Tuesday, you can hop on. You can always message us and stuff, but if you have a question that you really need answered, you can have Mrs. Gemmer or Mrs. Foster kind of reach out to one of us, either Miss Hurlis or I, and we'll get in touch with you. But we really, really encourage you, especially on those off days when we don't have office hours, encourage you to send us emails, write comments. We try really hard to get back really quickly with you, or to you, my goodness gracious. We try really hard to get back quickly. So if you have questions, that's a great resource to use. Just drop on to Google Classroom, drop into an email, kind of reach out to us that way. And you're going to kind of have to be a little bit independent on this. We're trying really hard to make the content not quite so difficult, giving it to you in small doses. That way you have less questions. But try the best you can, guys. But that's what we're down to at this point. Just do the best you can. Hopefully more of you have laptops now. You were able to go pick one up at the school, so you're going to be able to access your assignments easier. Hopefully that'll make things easier for you here in the future. But just kind of a quick update on that. Also, today at 2:30, right at the end of my office hours, we're going to have a whole 6th grade Team Lunar meeting. So if you are interested in jumping on, at 2:30, it's going to be right into my Zoom, so hop on. I would encourage you to kind of try and be as close to 2:30 as possible, because I may have kids that are still on with questions. So 2:30, we're going to have a whole Team Lunar 6th grade team meeting. All your teachers will be on there. We're going to try and kind of answer questions that you may have. Please remember to be respectful of the Zoom rules when you log in. That way it's not all this chaos and stuff like that. So please make sure you're being respectful of the Zoom rules. But that's an option for you too. If you just want to hop on, see everybody, we're going to try and answer some questions if you have some, things like that. It's a great opportunity for you to see some of your classmates, see all your teachers at the same time. That'll be this Monday at 2:30. So that should be it, guys. If you have any questions, you can hop on to Zoom, drop a comment in Google Classroom, or you can send us an email. Good luck!